Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Battleverse, where we break down the most powerful military machines shaping our world today. In this video, we are diving deep into an epic comparison between two of the most advanced aircraft carriers ever built: China's Fujian class carrier, a symbol of Beijing's naval ambitions, and America's Gerald R. Ford class carrier, the pride of the United States Navy. Both nations are pouring billions into these floating fortresses, and today we will look at their exterior design, their interior features, their performance on the seas, the safety measures built into them, their unique selling points, their cost, and ultimately, what each represents in the great game of global power projection. This isn't just about ships, it's about strategy, technology, and the future of naval warfare. So let's set sail into the ultimate comparison. When we talk about the exterior of these massive ships, the Fujian and the Ford class both represent a culmination of decades of naval architecture and innovation. The Ford class carrier, named after President Gerald R. Ford, stands as the largest warship in the world, measuring over 1,092 feet in length and displacing over 100,000 tons. Its sleek lines, massive flat top deck, and imposing superstructure tower above the sea, making it instantly recognizable. It's built for endurance, dominance, and power projection across the globe. Meanwhile, China's Fujian is slightly smaller but still a giant in its own right, with a displacement of around 80,000 tons and a length of approximately 1,037 feet. What makes the Fujian's exterior groundbreaking for China is its fully flat deck with electromagnetic catapults, a design previously seen only on U.S. carriers. Gone are the ski-jump ramps of China's earlier carriers, replaced by a modern U.S.-style launch system. This gives the Fujian a profile that mirrors the Ford class more closely than ever before, a signal that China is ready to match the United States in carrier technology. Now, let's step inside, because while the exteriors are impressive, the interiors of these carriers reveal where technology meets functionality. Inside the Ford class, the interior is nothing short of a floating city. It is designed to house over 500 crew members and air wing personnel, with living quarters, dining facilities, medical centers, gyms, and even chapels. Its interior reflects decades of U.S. Navy experience in making long deployments sustainable for its sailors. The Ford introduces a more ergonomic interior design, with wider passageways, advanced digital control rooms, and maintenance-friendly layouts that reduce crew workload. Cabins and berthing compartments are designed for comfort compared to older carriers, with fewer people crammed into the same space, giving sailors more privacy. The ship's command centers feature cutting-edge computer systems, massive digital displays, and high-security communication networks. Every inch of its interior is optimized for efficiency, safety, and the seamless coordination of air operations. In contrast, the Fujian's interior represents China's leap into modern carrier design. While details remain classified, from what is known, the ship has been built with improved crew accommodations compared to China's previous carriers Liaoning and Shandong. The Fujian can carry around 2,500 crew and support an air wing of about 70 aircraft. Early reports suggest more modern living quarters, better climate control systems, and advanced medical and technical facilities. However, it is believed that the Ford still holds an advantage in comfort and automation, since the Fujian's technology is relatively new and less tested in combat conditions. That said, China has likely studied U.S. carrier interiors extensively and integrated features that improve crew efficiency. The Fujian's combat information centers are rumored to be heavily digitized, with advanced radar displays and electronic warfare integration designed to rival American command systems. Its hangar bays are spacious enough to support rapid aircraft servicing, while its magazine and storage areas are likely optimized for both aircraft munitions and advanced missile storage. While the Ford may appear more refined, the Fujian's interior represents China's ambition to create a space that is modern, functional, and geared toward future naval dominance. Performance is where these two giants really show their teeth. The Ford class is nuclear-powered, with two Bechtel A-1B reactors giving it virtually unlimited range and incredible electrical output. This allows it to power the new EMALS electromagnetic catapults, advanced radar systems, and future energy hungry weapons like railguns and directed energy systems. The Ford class can launch aircraft more efficiently, reducing wear and tear compared to steam catapults, and it can generate up to 25% more sorties per day than the older Nimitz-class carriers. With speeds exceeding 30 knots, the Ford can move across oceans rapidly, delivering overwhelming air power anywhere it is needed. On the other hand, the Fujian is conventionally powered, using a non-nuclear propulsion system. This limits its endurance compared to the Ford, as it requires more frequent refueling. However, the Fujian also employs unmatched technology, making China only the second nation in the world to use it. Its aircraft launch capabilities are a massive leap forward from the ski jump systems of its predecessors. While its range and endurance cannot match the Ford, the Fujian still represents a significant performance step for China's Navy. It can project air power across the Pacific with greater efficiency than ever before, making it a regional powerhouse even if it lacks the global reach of the Ford. Safety is paramount in ships of this scale, and here too, both carriers have invested heavily. The Ford class boasts multiple layers of safety systems, from automated fire suppression to radiation shielding for its nuclear reactors. Its design reduces crew workload, minimizing human error, one of the most common causes of accidents. The Fujian, while non-nuclear, still incorporates advanced fire suppression systems, compartmentalized bulkheads to prevent flooding, and hardened electronic systems to withstand attacks. However, the Ford's decades of operational experience and nuclear safety protocols arguably give it the edge in safety, reliability, and proven survivability under combat conditions. When it comes to unique selling points, the Ford class nuclear propulsion and future-proof energy systems make it the ultimate global strike platform. It doesn't just carry jets, it represents decades of experience and the ability to integrate future technologies seamlessly. Its sortie rate, efficiency, and ability to power new weapons give it a technological edge that no other navy can currently match. The Fujian's unique selling point, however, lies in its symbolism. It is the first Chinese carrier to stand on nearly equal technological footing with the U.S., marking China's arrival as a true naval superpower. Its unmatched system, its larger air wing, and its modern design show the world that China is no longer just learning from others but innovating on its own. For Beijing, the Fujian isn't just a warship, it's a message. Price is another interesting factor. The Ford class comes with an eye-watering price tag of around $13 billion per ship, not including the cost of its aircraft. It represents the most expensive warship ever built. The Fujian, by contrast, is believed to cost significantly less, although China does not publicly disclose exact figures. Estimates suggest a price of around $3 to $5 billion, making it cheaper but also reflecting the fact that it lacks nuclear propulsion and some of the advanced systems of the Ford. Still, for China, the Fujian represents both a financial and strategic bargain, giving it much of the Ford's capability at a fraction of the cost. In conclusion, comparing the Fujian and the Ford class is not just about two ships, it's about two visions of naval power. The Ford class represents unmatched global dominance, unlimited range, and the ability to integrate future weapons systems for decades to come. The Fujian, while not as globally capable, represents China's determination to challenge U.S. dominance, at least in the Asia-Pacific region. It is cheaper, modern, and bristling with new technology, and it marks a turning point in naval history. The Ford may still be king of the seas, but the Fujian has announced loudly that the age of American monopoly on carrier technology is over. These two giants symbolize the sharpening competition between the world's two superpowers, and as they steam across the oceans, the entire world will be watching.